It is 5:42. Here's a picture of a man that viewers may remember well. Adam Prickle, 24-hour News 8 photojournalist and reporter, now on active duty in Iraq. Sergeant Adam Prickle joins us this morning. Adam, it is good to see you for several reasons, not the least of which is you got to break the news this morning, correct?
Yes, that's right, Scott. I'm with a broadcast operations attachment here in Baghdad, and we run the radio station that's heard throughout Iraq to all the troops and everybody over here. And, we monitor the news throughout the show to see what's going on in the world. And I just happened to catch it and pull up all the different feeds that I could and was just trying to inform the soldiers as much as I could as it was developing. It was interesting to see how it developed, how a little bit came out and then a little bit more, and then the president got to speak. So I got to break in each time and explain to the soldiers what was going on.
As a journalist, did you have that instinct of the first wire copy you saw saying, wait a minute, I got to make sure this is right because this is huge news?
Yeah, definitely, Scott. Yeah, with all the feeds that we monitor over here, I first got a glimpse from an Associated Press thing, and then I flipped on some of the news channels that we monitor here because we're a broadcast operations attachment, and saw that so many were saying it. And then I saw, the president set up in the White House to speak, and I knew something important was about to happen.
At this point, since this is American forces, armed forces, do you have a supervisor come in and say, okay, here's the way we need to explain this to the soldiers, or are you given free hand at this point to deliver the news the way that you see fit?
We do want to explain things to the soldiers in a very important and a way that they can understand. But this luckily is my second tour over here, and I like to think I got a pretty good grasp on how to put things out. And my NCOs and my officers above me have pretty good amount of confidence in what I can put out and what I can't. And like I said, I had the morning show, so I come in several hours before everybody else. And when it was all said and done, when everybody else was finally coming in, my NCO above me said, hey, you did everything right. So that was definitely good to hear.
I can't let you go without asking about reaction. Have you been outside the studio to be able to see what your fellow soldiers have had to say?
Oh, yeah, it's I've gotten a lot of great comments. I've gone out a couple times since I left the studio. And there was actually what we call a fun run going on this morning on our little base where all the soldiers get together and run 5 kilometers. And when the news was breaking, they actually hooked up a loud system so that everybody could hear it. And then when everyone was crossing the finish line, they all heard me making the announcement, and everybody was tuning in and just kind of stood still and was in awe and couldn't believe it. And some people said that there were tears in their eyes, and they said it's a moment that they'll never forget. It's one of those, I remember that day when that happened. It was one of those days, and I'm honored that I had the chance to be a part of that for their soldiers and let them know what was going on.
Sergeant Adam Prickle, proud member of the 24-hour News 8 family as well. You stay safe over there. We can't wait to see you back here stateside soon. If we can, maybe talk to you a little bit later throughout the course of daybreak as well. That'd be all right?
Yep, that'd be all right, Scott. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Adam. Brandon.